every time, fire. When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire. By the TV every time, fire. 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 When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire. By the TV every time, fire. When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire. By the TV every time, fire.
I was looking on my phone, trying to get up in my zone. So I typed in Baba TV, then I pressed my thumb and scroll. Searching through the channel, knowledge on the mantle. Loving all the programs, plus a sign at a panel. I was dropping all these jewels, man, just trying to get my people right. I was reading all these books in my mind, I was just thinking like, I got it. If we come together, work together, help each other.
It's funny because everyone knows, right? Everyone knows something that they find distasteful. And usually what happens is that we have a personal story about why we find that particular thing distasteful, right? In a society like this one, in this market, because they dealing with so much money, they have shows, Baba, designed to produce effects. One of the effects that the shows are designed to produce is the effect of sameness. It's a market strategy. How you gonna sell sneakers and expect to make a profit if you can't get people to identify with the brand? Okay? Your Air Jordans. Okay? If only black people liked Air Jordans, Mike wouldn't make no money. So you gotta get as many people as possible to identify with that brand, right? You have to get as many people as possible to not see other things in order to see themselves the same in that thing. You understand what I'm saying to you, Baba? It's a real deep psychological trick that they got going on. Because they can make white kids and black kids and Spanish-speaking kids all think that they look the same wearing this stuff. This is serious media propaganda. This is how you got the little white kids calling themselves niggas now. Okay? The Spanish kids calling themselves niggas now. And the black kids calling themselves niggas now. When they look totally different, how are they identifying with the same thing? The same word, the same wear, the same perspective. Where's it coming from, Baba? They've never been in the same place at the same time. It's coming from the television. It's the programmed images that are broadcast into their minds from the time that they're little. You understand? That are so powerful that they can have a white kid identify with a black kid, identify with a Spanish kid, right? Just think about it. Here you got little white kids calling themselves niggas today.
Come on now.
Black kids calling themselves niggas today. Spanish kids calling themselves niggas today. Where they get it from? What are they identifying with? Because when they look at each other, they don't look the same. But when they talk the same way. How's the psychology being affected, Baba? You know what I'm saying? How do you get a blonde head kid from Long Island to agree with a kid with dreadlocks from the Bronx and a kid with an afro from Brooklyn? What's up, my nigga? And all mean the same thing. All of them. They all mean the same thing. How are they doing it? You understand? See, if you juxtapose it, you put it side by side. Wait a minute. Yeah, that is kind of strange how they all agree. Oh no, I don't mean nigga like the white man. You understand? If a white boy tell you, oh no, I don't mean nigga like that. Black kid, no, not that nigga. Spanish kid look at you like he don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You understand? We got some serious psychological propaganda being disseminated in the society that people are having contact with, agreeing with. People think it's the music. They think it's hip hop. They think it's hip hop, right? But hip hop is not visual. Hip hop is auditory. It's more than hip hop. It's television. It's television. It's that damn TV. Look, how do you process information? You hear it, but you see it. Your eyes transmit that information to your brain and turns it around. You see everything upside down. Your brain flips shit naturally. So if your brain naturally flips shit, it's not hard to trick it into flipping shit. Your brain flips shit naturally. It's natural. Your brain interprets what your eyes see. Your brain interprets what your ears hear. If I know that your brain is going to interpret what I'm saying, you don't think I could figure out a way to say some shit and make your brain interpret what I wanted to interpret? Commercials. Primetime television. They spend millions of dollars for 30 seconds, for a minute of time doing a Super Bowl or some other large sporting event, because that's how many minds they have access to at one time to disseminate that propaganda. To send out, it could be a signal. I don't know how they doing it. I'm not even gonna pretend to tell you that I know how they doing it. I just know that it's being done. You understand? I know it's being done because I can see the effects. I can see the effects when I see white kids and black kids and they talk the same and they say the same things and they mean the same thing, and I'm looking at them like, wait a minute, that's not what that means. When I look at a girl and a guy and the girl is saying you my nigga and the guy saying you my nigga to each other, wait a minute, this is a girl and a guy, they saying the same shit. What happened to gender? You understand? Because words are gender specific. Not that one. Who's responsible for that? It's the propaganda of the society. It's just hundreds of years old and it's so commonplace that people stop noticing. But because I don't really talk that way, I tend to notice things like that. I tend to, wait a minute. Everybody's a nigga now? You understand? Guy from the continent of Africa.
Does that mean that you worthless?
Guy from the, no, that's not what it means. Guy from the continent of Africa. He's talking to an Arab. What's up, my nigga? I snapped this picture. Click. See, I gotta talk about this. Why? Here your ass came all the way from over there to be a nigga in America, and you niggerizing the Arab too. It's being spread. It's being spread the same way we got it. We didn't originally have it. They niggerized us first. So after us hearing it, now we niggerizing other people. It came to us first. We wasn't the first slaves here. We wasn't the first niggas here. First they niggerized the whites. Then they tried to niggerize the natives. Then they niggerized us. We just trying to hold on to that shit like it belonged to us, and I'm wondering why. Hey, the white people they niggerized first, let it go. The natives they niggerized second, let it go. The fuck is you still holding on to this shit like it's all you got? Know what I'm saying? They hold nigga like niggas all they got.
It's the most powerful word.
Because we hear stories that they used to whip us and call us niggas. Hang us in trees and call us niggas, right? tell they women that you don't want to get fucked by them niggers. You understand? It's a whole bunch of bullshit propaganda, a whole bunch of bullshit negative stereotypes, and for some reason, the one about niggas having big dicks, we want to hold on to that one. We'll stay niggas just to hold on to that one. Hey, I'm a nigga, but I got a big dick.
I'm not a nigga, but I do
I'm
got
just
a big
saying. And the shit is crazy. The shit that they have us subjected to is crazy. The shit that we subject ourselves to now is crazy because we've picked it up. You understand? Seriously, no bullshit, and people get mad at me when I tell them it's not the white man no more. You understand? Because
it's a whole bunch of pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but the main piece that concerns us right now is we can stop this shit anytime we want to.
We stop seeing what the puzzle is. You know what I mean?
We can stop it anytime we want to.
We define definition.
It's just that we don't want to. Guess what happened? Some people making a profit off of this shit. If you making a profit off of it, why would you want it to change? You understand? There's no way in hell you're gonna tell me Michael Jordan is gonna say, these are the last pair of sneakers that I'm making. We're not making any more after this. This has gotten old. I'm not making sneakers anymore. I'm making boots. No, you're never gonna see that. Why? Because people still buy them shits. And as long as there's a market for it, as long as there's a demand, there's gonna be a supply. They'll never get rid of drugs. Why? There's a demand. As long as there's a demand, there's gonna be a supply. You understand? They'll never get rid of the bullshit that we going through. Why? As long as there's a demand, there's gonna be a supply.
I'll be right back.
Know what I mean? As long as there's a demand, there's gonna be a supply. That's why these shits don't never run out. That's why no matter how many pair you got, there's always a new pair in the window.
Same pair, different.
A new pair in the window. And you gotta have that new pair. You know why you gotta have that new pair? Because he got it.
Get over here.
Because he got that new pair, you gotta have it. Because you can't let him walk by looking better than you. I'm just saying, right? How long you think they've been playing us like that? Because I think the shit go back to West Africa. I think it go all the way back to West Africa when they came with the bullshit to trade bullshit for people.
I think it might go back to the slave days when nobody was selling.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So they had to go to the Jews.
They went with boatloads of bullshit. Why? Because just like you see now, black people like bullshit. They buy bullshit all day, every day. So when they came with boatloads of bullshit, it was easy to sell their bullshit. Know what I'm saying, Baba? They've been selling black people bullshit since umbrellas, rum, gunpowder, and guns. And what did they buy for that? People. Umbrellas, guns, gunpowder, and rum for people.